There were many strange rumors surrounding the biology lab. Most of them feature a walking mannequin or scraping noise across the floor. Also, most of these rumors were based off the history of the school building. The history of the school building goes all the way back to the occupation era. The building was used as a concentration camp for political prisoners. Some parts of the concentration camp was used by the occupying military to conduct horrendous experiments on human subjects. Every single experiment that conducted was evil and inhuman. The screams of the subjects filled the air around the clock. Students believe that the location of the biology lab used to be one of those human experimentation labs. So every time there was an accident in the biology lab, the students always brought up the idea that it had something to do with the curse of the human experiment victims who were killed there, or that the head researcher remained in the form of a ghost. Some even went on to say that the anatomy mannequin in the corner of the room was actually a corpse of one of the experiment subjects. However, the most famous rumor of them all was the imprisonment accident. Dee didn't get very good grades, but he was especially interested in science and he worked hard in his studies. The science teacher took pity on him and recommended Dee to be school's representative for a science contest. Dee saw it as a great opportunity for him and studied even harder. With the teacher's permission, he stayed behind every day after school ended to study more and prepare himself for the contest. The area which he spent greatest amount of effort on was the human anatomy composition. He studied the anatomy mannequin on a daily basis. A few days before the science contest, T, who was studying alone in the biology lab, was so exhausted that he fell asleep. When he woke up, it was dark and the lights had been turned off. He tried to turn the light back on, but it didn't work. Even the door seemed to be locked from outside. He had no choice but to stay in the dark biology lab and spend the night there. He usually never bothered to think about the rumors, but his current situation triggered his memory to replay all of the scary stories he had heard. The more he tried to do not think about them, the stronger they came to his mind. Dee was becoming more afraid with each passing second. He was especially afraid of the anatomy mannequin in the dark. His heartbeat raced and it was becoming harder to breathe. Dee was so scared he decided to light an alcohol lamp. Just as the flame brought its flickering light to the room, the anatomy mannequin suddenly came alive and slowly started to move towards Dee. The next morning, Dee was found dead in the biology lab. The cause of death was reported as heart attack. What was failed to be explained was that his nails were ripped from their beds, and on the biology lab's door there were scratched marks with trail of blood and a word scrawled in blood that read anatomy mannequin.